What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be previewing the Manchester City FA Cup game against Sheffield Wednesday away from home. Before we crack on with this video though, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then make sure you help support my channel by subscribing, pressing that red button, pressing the bell and putting your push notifications on. Aiming for 6,000 subscribers at the time of recording. We're now only 350 subscribers away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. You can also find my social media links, which you can find in the description below and popping up on screen if you want to go and follow me on social media. You can also find my email in the description below if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and also let me know your thoughts in the comments below with your score and team prediction for this game. So it's only going to be a quick preview, this one, because, well, there isn't too much to talk about in terms of Manchester City, but we've got a little bit to talk about with our opponent, Sheffield Wednesday. So let me give you a little briefing on them. They're 12th in the Championship. They lost this weekend at home at Hillsborough against Derby County 3-1 in the Championship. A bit of a bad result for them. Kind of flirting with mid-table and top half, which I'm not a Sheffield Wednesday fan, so I don't know if that's their aims for the season, but they're not going to go down. They could make a late push for the playoffs, so yeah, not a great result at the weekend, but still they're there or thereabouts. Like the big clump that you got in the Championship, running down from third, fourth place right down towards the bottom. I mean, there's not a lot to pick and choose from any of them teams. They're all on their day very good teams that are very difficult to beat, and they're all on their day can have their bad days, and when they have their bad days they get some bad results. So yeah, it swings and roundabouts, the Championship, but it'll be a difficult game, this one, for Manchester City, mark my words. But Sheffield Wednesday haven't been in too great a form. They did win last midweek against Charlton at home, but other than that, over the last few weeks have been pretty inconsistent, to say the least, for Sheffield Wednesday. So I reckon they might have, in particular in this game at the weekend, I reckon they might have just had Manchester City on their minds. I know that they're going to be playing them in midweek, so players are just taking it a little bit easier. I mean, obviously players have been playing for places. That's a tongue twister. But playing for places. But it's difficult. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's really difficult. I mean, when you play Manchester City on a Wednesday night in a competitive game, a knockout game, and you've got Championship games sandwiched in between them, it's difficult. It's just like the Premier League. There's just so many fixtures to get through. It's just, you can't win them all. It's just as simple as that. But just like every Premier League game, there's no such thing as an easy game. And going into the Championship game and playing against a Championship club, that City, they just need to be careful here. They need to play to the best of their ability, because if they don't, I can guarantee that Sheffield Wednesday will be up for this cup. They'll be up for the game. They'll want to knock Manchester City out with the holders, with the current Premier League holders too. They'll want to cause an upset, and it's just like this in every single round. We need to take it seriously, and I'm confident if we do that, and we can turn up and play to the best of our abilities, that we'll go through. And if we don't, that's when we could get sticky problems. So yeah, in terms of threat, Stephen Fletcher, Josh Windass, Connor Wickham, it's not bad striking options really for the Championship. I'm talking Forestieri too, Barry Bannan in the middle, Liam Palmer right back, Tom Lee centre back. It's a pretty decent squad from Sheffield Wednesday. It'll be a team, though, mark my words, that will be difficult to break down and difficult to beat. I don't think this will be a classic game. I think it'll take for Manchester City to be able to find their level and find it quickly if they want to break down Sheffield Wednesday, because if we give them a sniff in this game, I'm talking set pieces, I'm talking long throws, things like that, and balls over the tops, ball into the box, crosses and stuff like that, we're going to have to be very physical. We're going to have to get into the nitty-gritty of this game to be able to get on top. It's something, though, that we've, in general, in cup competitions over the last couple of years under Pep, we've been very good at, so I don't really have too many concerns when it does come to that. In terms of City, though, we'll be making a bit of a squad rotation for this game. Of course, we're playing so many games, it's very difficult to be able to predict now who Manchester City are going to play in this game, because we're at the Carabao Cup final on Sunday. We've got a big Premier League game coming up this weekend against Manchester United, the Manchester Derby, obviously at Old Trafford. We've also got to look into the future. We've got Real Madrid coming up too. City will be thinking about that, so we're needing to make changes. So it's going to be difficult as to what we're going to go for. I imagine it'll probably be a typical Manchester City Cup team that will go out, and it'll be very similar to the one that did go out on Sunday in the Carabao Cup final. But Pep will take this seriously. He loves cups, he loves winning, he wants to keep the momentum going, and he wants to ultimately win the FA Cup. That will be the goal, and so I imagine it will be a strong side out. Made a note about Leroy Sane. He's just returned for the under-23s in a game against Arsenal. I thought this would be an ideal game for him to come on from the substitute bench and be able to make an appearance. Apparently Pep has ruled that out, and I'm disappointed. If he is fit to go, then start it. Well, not start him, but feature him. If he's not, he may well be a few weeks out. You don't want to do what's happened to Laporte, bring him back for a few games, then picks up another injury. So obviously City being a little bit cautious when it comes to Leroy Sane. I wonder if we're going to see Eric Garcia returning up the pecking order too. I'm wondering if we may see Harwood-Bellis and Tommy Doyle featuring in the squad for this game too. In terms of score prediction, I'm going for 3-1 to Manchester City. I think we'll control the game, create chances. I think we'll score goals. I think that we'll dominate play. I think Sheffield Wednesday will sit deeper, and then they'll come out to play, and I think they'll be able to make things happen. And I imagine that once they do actually come out, and if they do have a go, that they may be able to find a goal too. And then if they score first, they will be able to hold off and cause us a lot of problems. So, like I said, it's one of them that we've just got to be careful of. And we've got to be careful because it's a difficult away ground. Hillsborough, 40+ thousand fans that's probably going to be there. So it's going to be a difficult game, this one. A Wednesday night, we're playing games now every 3 or 4 days. Squad rotation too. It's not going to be a classic. I'm just hoping that we can get the job done. Yeah, so I'm going to pop up my team prediction now for you. I've gone for Bravo in goal, Cancelo right back, Zinchenko left back, Stones and Garcia to feature at centre back, Rodri, Foden, David Silva in the middle, out wide Bernardo Silva, Raheem Sterling, Sergio, Aguero. Like I said, a few first teamers in there, some players that have played recently, some players that haven't, some players that did feature against Madrid, not in the Carabao Cup final, some that did feature in the Carabao Cup final, not versus Madrid. So a lot of squad rotation there. Strong attacking line from City, a bit of rotation in the middle there, a bit of rotation at the back too. See how we're going. Obviously Bravo going in goals after, well, making that save and winning Manchester City. Ultimately, the Carabao Cup. So I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments below with your score and team prediction for this game. Wednesday, the 4th of March, 7:45 PM kickoff time GMT. Hillsborough FA Cup 5th round knockout game. Chance of an upset. Cold, wet, windy, difficult conditions. It's going to be, well, a very difficult game for us. It's going to be a good atmosphere there. Obviously, it's going to be a sellout City. It did go into general sale, so I imagine there'll be a lot of fans that haven't had the chance to go to many away games. And just like the Leicester game, I imagine that'll make for fans are very appreciative to be able to go to away games that will make for a top atmosphere. So if you are going to that match in Sheffield, do enjoy yourselves. If not, it is on TV live on BBC One if you do not want to go. But let's go. We've got the Carabao Cup in the bag. Let's see if we can retain the FA Cup. So there we go. That's been the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below with your score and team prediction for this game. Don't forget also, subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Find my social media links in the description below and popping up on screen too. My email also in the description too. If you're going to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. And I'll see you all again for the next video, which will be obviously the match reaction and analysis of this game. Fingers crossed we can go through, move on to the quarterfinals and move on to the Manchester derby. So I'll see you all again soon. So it's been JSGC. We'll have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace. Ciao for now.